Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be looking at the Leeds game and also the Arsenal game, which hopefully should be another couple of easy wins in our continuation of an unbeaten start to the season. Although there is some news to share with you. We did have a pretty poor performance in the cup against Bournemouth, but we'll also be looking at the Champions League draw as that's happened since you've been gone. So as I mentioned, there have been there've been one very disappointing result, I should say, and that was a last-minute goal from Bournemouth. Jack Stacey, local lad from where I grew up, actually went to the same school as him, scoring with a header in the last minute of extra time. So really poor performance in that. So actually, going into the Leeds and an Arsenal game, this could be quite a challenging time. But I think actually looking at the draw that has now happened for the Champions League, we're actually going to be looking at the Leeds and Bayern Munich game in this episode. So we'll have a little look at the Champions League draw, but I'm sure obviously that's given you a little sneak peek of who we've got in our group. But yeah, really tough group. Bayern, Inter, Stade Rennais. So that is going to be a tough one to get through. When you look at some of the other groups, I mean, I'd expect Atletico and Liverpool to get through there. Barcelona should walk their group. You've got PSG in there. Should again be an easy group for PSG. Dortmund, again, should easily walk that group. This Juventus group, Group F, I think that'll be a tough group. United as well in a tough group with Ajax and Sevilla, and I guess as well Group H that is also going to be a tough group for Real Madrid and Man City there. Yeah, I'll join you for the Leeds game, and we'll be back shortly. So going into the Leeds game, we're going to go with a team of Mendy, James, Zuma, Christensen, Chilwell, Kovacic, Mount, Havertz, Pulisic, Ziyech, and Werner. Going to try the wingers on the other sides today, see if that has any difference at all. Chilwell obviously still building up his match fitness as he comes back from that injury before we signed him. But I think it's going to be a tough one for us, to be honest. I've been really concerned over that last game against Bournemouth, but we'll see how we fare. So first highlights gone our way. Ziyech knocking one in. Zuma, nice header, goal straight away, nice early goal. It's what we like to see. Can't complain about that. Hopefully that's a sign to come for the rest of the game, and probably watching me talking about how difficult this game's going to be, and it's probably going to be an easy one, isn't it? To say the least. It's no highlights. Next highlight's gone Leeds' way. Throw in. Werner's doing what he does best, running at the defence, through on goal here. Oh, it's a good save from the Leeds keeper. Corner opportunity not really taken there. Probably need to look at my corner tactics actually, but I probably won't bore you with those in there. Foul on Pulisic there as he's running with the ball. Seems to be a lively start to the game. Lots of chances created, which is what I like to see. Mount on the ball. Go back to Christensen, off to Zuma. If he's not, he's got. If he wasn't offside there, he should be scoring that. But it's good little pass through there, like that direct passing. Hopefully he's got to get out to Ayling. Stop the corner, Mount. You've got to do better than that. Yeah, it's goal all day long, wasn't it? A goal written all over it. Poor defending there. Poor defending. I mean, need to give more for Mount. It needs to be doing more than that. We've had enough of that goal. We don't need to see it again. We know it was fault there. Christensen knocking it back to Mendy, putting us under quite a bit of pressure here. Chilwell knocking the ball out to Pulisic. it's another good save by their keeper. He's certainly keeping them in the game, the Leeds keeper. Christensen, just wide of the post. Just wide of the post. Time is running on a bit. Zuma can stay on. Yeah, mixed first half there, really. Let's pump those fists, give the fans a performance they want to see. Let's go into the second half. Give the team a bit of a firing up. Zuma's still carrying that injury. Probably have to look at taking him off. That's a lovely bit of play. Lovely bit of play by Leeds there. Unlucky, to be fair. Not really good enough from us. Let's have a look at bringing Tamori on for Zuma. It's all Leeds at the moment. I wouldn't be surprised if their XG was much higher than ours. Need to get out and press that ball. There we go. Over the top. Werner. He's in. In for the goal. Great goal. Great goal. What a pass from James as well. Drop a bit of praise. Anyone wants to drop a few comments? Who do you think we should be looking at to add to this team? Or is there any of the youngsters in the youth setup that you think should really be focusing on bringing in through to the first team? Obviously, Gilmore's going to be coming in once he's back fit. But just thinking if there's anyone else that anyone thinks I should be focusing on to develop, then put a comment in, and obviously don't forget to drop a like. Havertz here, too slow on the ball. He needs to move that ball quicker. Needs to move that ball much quicker, or at least have a shot, because this is putting us well under pressure. Ziyech in there with the interception, up to Werner. That's what we'd like to see. Is he one-on-one again? Unlucky there. It's good defending from Leeds. Good defending, but that's to be expected. Ziyech, again, talk about the corner. I need to have a look at those tactics, because we're not doing anything from corners. So have a look at our subs. See who we're going to bring on. Who is looking jaded? Let's have a look who we can bring on. I mean, Ziyech's having a good game, so it's going to be Pulisic for Fatty. And then we will bring N'Golo on for that, and Kovacic can move slightly further forward. See how we end up for the last 10-15 minutes. Not giving Tammy a run out, although we got the 2 goals against Bournemouth, but Werner is definitely my number one. In terms, I say my number one. Number 9, he's the striker I'm going with. Good interception by Chilwell, but header's not really gone anywhere. Kovacic back in, that's it. Werner's back through again. He needs to be a bit more clinical. I mean, Werner's had, what are we saying, 3 or 4 chances this game. He's not put those through, so he needs to get a bit more clinical with his finishing. That's offside. Offside. Thought that was us making the game comfortable going into the last few minutes there, but no. There we go. Nice win. Still undefeated in the league. That's what we like to see. That's what we like to see. So we'll drop some good praise here, because that was, as I said, good win away from home at Leeds. But we'll be back with the Bayern Munich game, unless there's been any transfer activity. But we'll see you at the team selection. So join us just for the Bayern game. So just have a look at the fixtures before we go into that. So yeah, we had a disappointing 0-0 draw against Everton. Lots of chances created, but unfortunately just the finishing just not there. But we'll move ahead to the Bayern game. So the team we're going with is Mendy in goal, James, Christensen, Thiago Silva and Azpilicueta, Kante, Kovacic, Mount, Fati, Werner and Abraham. So very rotated squad, just a bit of fitness and a few injuries picked up. So yeah, probably starting to feel the effects of that small squad. But we'll probably bring Pulisic on as he's just returned from injury, second half at some point, and we'll see how we get on. Not too hopeful against Bayern. I'm sure this will really be a test. I think it's got to be the underdog talk, hands in pockets, underdogs. See what that gets us. Not much happened in the first few minutes, but whether that's a good thing or a bad thing, we'll see. But Mount's not one in here. Over Christian's head. Into Kovacic, to Werner, back to Kovacic. Kante. Keeping control of the ball here, which is nice to see. Kovacic, Azpi. He's gone in with a shot there. A bit rash, but first chance to us. Good to see. Might drop some early praise. James with the throw in to Fati. Sane running rings round us. Into the side netting, same shot. And here comes Bayern now. You clearly see in that the last sort of 10-15 minutes or so, all the chances going their way. Although Fati in with an interception here. Abraham through, one-on-one. No. Is he going to finish it? Oh, he's hit the post. He's hit the post. Got to be scoring those. Great chance though. Great little pass from Fati. Deep in their area, build up nice and slow from Bayern, but keeping them contained so far. Good header down to Kovacic, releasing Werner on the wing. Oh, Abraham scored. He's got it past Neuer. Don't see that often. It's a good goal. Good goal. Good bit of build-up play. I mean, this would be a surprise for the books, wouldn't it? Be a big surprise. Yeah, lovely play from Werner. Good header from Abraham there. Good goal, Tammy. Very pleased with what I'm seeing so far. Not liking seeing James down injured though. Certainly not in this build-up play. Got getting lucky. Muller missing from there. James is still down injured. Just wondering if and Kante's injured as well. We're probably going to have to make a couple of subs at half time here, just to manage the injuries. Get through to half time. Werner's in. We're 2-0 up. 2-0 up. This is a real shock. Can't believe it. Can't believe we're 2-0. James off the pitch as well with an injury. It's a great finish. Great finish from Timo. 6th goal of the season as well. Sane just running down that wing. Nobody can stop him. Passing slightly off there. And I'm surprised Gnabry's not doing the same on the other side as Sane, to be honest. Here we go. Alphonso. What? Can't really say much about that. Great strike from Alphonso Davies. Opens the game back up. But I would have been surprised if we kept a clean sheet here. I'm just wondering if I'd maybe taken James off earlier, whether he would have been able to stop that. But Yeah, we'll try and get through to half time. Yeah, enough time. Still in front though. Still in front. So look at the tactics. Injured but wants to play on. He's got poor condition. We're going to have to do something. Aspi can come back over that side. Chilwell's going to have to come on. On the left, we're going to have to put Kovacic is knackered. I mean, Kante's doing okay. So we'll bring Havertz on. And then we'll just swap the two round. Make sure they're in their positions. Just have to keep an eye. Just keep an eye on Conte. Let's go into the second half. Right, let's make that last change. Fatty's getting tired, so we'll bring Pulisic on. As Ziyech is very much more still injured than Pulisic. Tammy holding the ball up. Kante to Mount. Knocking it out to Werner. Chilwell on the overlap. It's got to be a goal. Oh, what a finish. I was like, what a finish. I don't know what Neuer was doing there. Easy tap in, really, wasn't that empty goal? Let's have a look at that again. What is Neuer doing? He's completely misread the flight of the ball. I'm glad that we capitalised on that, though. We'll be dropping some praise again. Big surprise in this game. Was not expecting this at all. But I mean, look at the number of shots we've had. Kingsley Coman. Yeah, it could all change still. Still enough time. Just looking at the clock in the top left corner. Still plenty of time. I mean, Aspi diving in there, he needs to stay on his feet. That's what's caused that issue. And then unlucky deflection off of Martinez's shot. Not too much could have done there. Just need to control the ball now. Keep possession. Last few minutes of the game. Yeah, offside. We've done it. We have beaten Bayern. I'm still so surprised by that. Can't believe it. And it's a great performance from the team. Right, so let's have a look at the upcoming fixtures and see where will join us next. So I think probably actually for the next game we're going to come back for Arsenal and Inter. Two big games there, and then we'll probably do a double header in the Champions League on Stade Rennais and Bayern. Thank you all for joining us again, and we'll see you in the next video. Please feel free to give a like, a comment, and subscribe. And as I mentioned, we'll see you for those next games. Thanks again.